functions. Mainly the functions in the SAT is about linear function or quadratic. We are going to study everything about the quadratic later and everything about the linear. But linear, it means that x to the power of 1 or y to the power of 1. We can use the letter f of x or h of x or g of x or any letter of x. This means function on x. Function on x. F of x equal 3x minus 1 is a function of first degree. Why? Because x to the power of 1. But g of x is equal x squared minus 5. This is quadratic function. Why? Because x to the power of 2. The same as linear equation and second degree equations. First thing, we need to understand how we can plug in the values of x. For example, what is f of 2? F of 2 means plugging in x with 2. Plugging in x with 2. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 2 minus 1. Excellent, which is equal 5. Very good. What if I wanted to find the value of f of 0? It's 3 times 0 minus 1, which is equal negative 1. Very good. So f of a number, it means that you are plugging in the number. But what about, for example, g of 1? G of 1 means 1 to the power of 2 minus 5, which is equal negative 4. G of negative 1, and you are going to notice a good thing here, is going to be the same value. It's going to be the same. Why, Mr. Hisham? Both of them give me negative 4. Because 1 to the power of 2 is give me positive 1, and negative 1 to the power of 2 is also give me 1. And since it's a quadratic function, without plus x or minus x here, since I don't have minus x or plus x, the value of the positive is the same as the value of the negative. That's the first part. Second part, if f of x is equal to 5, and I want to find x, or if f of x is equal, for example, 8, there is a big difference between f of 8 and f of x is equal to 8. F of 8, it means that I'm replacing x with 8. But f of x is equal to 8, it means that you are going to write the function, which is 3x minus 1, and make it equal to 8. So 3x is equal, when I move negative 1 to the other side, it's going to be 9. Very good. So x is equal to what? X is equal to 3. So there is a big difference between f of x equal to number or f of a number. Now, let's go to the second part. Second part is how to find something like f g of 1, for example. The meaning of f g of 1 that you are going to find g of 1 first by replacing 1 in the equation of g, which is equal what? Negative 4. Then you plug in this negative 4 in f. So I want to find f of, and f of negative 4 is 3 multiplied by negative 4 minus 1, which is negative 13. Again, fg of a number means I will find the second part first, which is g of 1. Then the value of g of 1, I plug it in f. Another example, g f of 2. It means what? It means that you are going to find f of 2 first, and then you plug it in g. So it's g of 5, because f of 2 is, so it's 20, it's 5 squared, which is 25 minus 5. So the answer is 20. The answer is 20. Third part, if I have a graph and f of x is a straight line, this is a straight line, not passing through the point. And g of x is a curve. G of x is the points of intersection between f and g is the solution of f of x equal g of x. Again, if I have a straight line intersected with a curve, and the curve could be second degree, could be 30 degree like this, the meaning of the intersection point of the graph of f of x and g of x means that f of x is equal g of x. Fourth part, for example, if f of x is equal to x plus 4, for example, and I wanted to find f of 0 and f of x is equal to 0. What the difference? I'm going to explain again. What is the difference between f of 0 and f of x is equal to 0? But I want to explain something, that f of x is equal 0 on the graph, from the graph, and if I give you graph, for example, like this, f of x is equal 0, it means intersection points with x-axis. يعني ايه Mr. Hisham? Because I may have that the linear function intersected x-axis at one point. The quadratic could intersect at 2 points or 1. Third degree could intersect at 1 or 2 or 3. Okay? So from the graph, f of x is equal 0 is these 3 points. Is these 3. And I'm going to explain it in the quadratic later. F of 0 means I'm going to plug x with, so it's 2 times 0 plus, which is equal, excellent. But f of x equals 0, it means that you are going to write 2x plus 4 equal 2. So 2x is equal negative. So x is equal to negative